Hello everyone, and welcome back to Project Eden's Garden. Now I'm a little sick right now. It's been about a week, which is unprecedented for me not uploading. So my energy might be a little bit lower, my tonality might be a little bit meh, because I am sick, but it's been a week. I really don't want to push it too much. I'm actually super hyped for this game. So without further ado, let's begin again, part 3. Last time we left off, we were in the... Okay, can we just continue? There you go. But last time, they introduced something very interesting. I love the music in this game now, but... Which, they have like a fake trial, I guess. I don't really know how it's gonna go. I don't know if we're actually gonna have like a trial either out of this, but... I guess it's supposed to introduce the characters in-game, like saying, hey, this is what's gonna happen when we have to do like an investigation, and to the actual player, which is to me. Unlike the original games where you just get forced into a trial, it's like, oh yeah, well now you get to investigate. Well, now in this game it's like, hey, now you get to know what to do beforehand. But I guess we gotta... That's not the body, but okay. Our captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet may seem accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it, it's just a doll. Damien, stop hesitating. She's like sideways. The doll was slumped against the door. Very observant. Her torso soaked in blood. Parts of her shirt had been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscriminable pulp. Okay. About the cough. Ooh. Gotta settle down for a second. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. Dude, it's a doll. Settle down a little bit. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. Everyone wonders why I call Damien a pussy, too. Well, let's look at the knife first. A bloody knife. Lay next to the victim. It's safe to say this must be the murder weapon. But what about the gun now? The assault rifle. The initial sight of this doll shocked me so much. I completely overlooked this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. The victim was stabbed. Why is there a rifle near her body? That's a rifle. Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something. No. Do you have to box it? What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, he walked over to where I was and picked up the gun.
Hey.
Oh, this is fake. Yeah. You're messing with a crime scene. Alright, he released the magazine with surprisingly ease. From the top of the magazine, preluded a loaded bullet. That's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so no one gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun. Never seen that before. What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless that gun was purely for intimidation. Not very logical, but a twisted game to play with the victim. Bro, they like the DPI settings in this is so high. I'm gonna move my mouse an inch. It moves like halfway across my screen. The girl has been stabbed repeatedly. 28 stab wounds. How many that dude said, Connor, how many he said? I don't even know. 38? 27? 28? However, her cause of death, you'd think would be a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claimed blood loss. Well, yeah, if you stab a bunch, you'll bleed a bunch. You know? At least not deep enough to pierce the heart. She died from blood loss. What does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. Bro, listen, there's nothing else to investigate. Yeah, there's literally nothing else to investigate. Oh, hands. Well, that's a part of her body. To investigate the hands. Her hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. Well, her hands definitely don't look clean, but alright. Apart from her nails. It looked like there was dry blood underneath them. Why was there blood underneath her nails but not on the rest of her hand? That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. Well, how do I go inside the closet? I guess. I'm not sure how to go inside. It's a whole area? Oh god. Like the rest of the building, inside was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I dig through, but I gathered as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to present a strong argument. How do we do the thing though? How about the shelf? It was packed with an assortment of towels. I briskly inspected them. Many had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious. But wait, what was this? He just said that. A bucket. It's a bucket. It is. Pretty typical thing to find in a janitor's closet. But why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside it except... What is a smell? Is this piss? Gasoline, maybe? Or bleach? Bro, they got fucking Ichi going here? No way. There's a clock up here. There's a clock above the door. It doesn't seem like it works. Oh, okay. Is there anything else? I don't want to talk to them because they're just going to go on forever about useless nonsense. I already know they are. I need the inspector. Well, I did inspect it. What? Do you mean talk to them? He wants me to talk to him. You know what? Fine. I'll talk to you because you're cool.
It's for the best.
We must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? See, I don't have to talk to them though. So what does it want me to do? I'm confused because it says inspect it and I already did. I can't click this. Yeah, it very obviously wants me to talk to people, so why not just say that? There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check this entire closet. Alright, I found that. Why does Damien look so fucking gigantic?
Check it out.
Hey, check out what's behind this door. That's what I had to do? It's a ladder. Well, I was trying to click on the ladder though. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it.
Dude, not cool.
I'm disappointed in you, man.
So hackneyed.
You call that a ladder? It's so obviously a step ladder.
Seriously.
Aren't they the same thing?
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. Bro, you're getting bitched by everyone in here. Holy shit. That's certainly what the victim would want. God, there's gonna get my references. There's no fun to be around. I'm gonna check on the peeps outside. Smell you later, lawyer man. Bro, he just backed you up though. Okay, can I go to the back of the closet now? There's just people everywhere. They just be doing bullshit, bro. Okay, well, no, move out the way. That security camera. It's brand new. It does look out of place. You'd think they'd gather dust. Did it recently get cleaned? My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech. Typical school spending more on security than educating their students. She had nothing to say. I can't do anything because all these big ass people are in the way.
Golly.
These shelves are really intriguing. Take a look. Well, I can't because your muscles are in the way, girl. Like, damn, move. You recognize them? Because I use them. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
Old chemicals do the job better since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't ask where I got them. Don't want to limit the fuzz. Bro, she has black market cleaning supplies. Okay, Desmond Hall.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
Okay, buddy. I checked all the containers on the shelf. They're all full, with exceptions of one bottle of bleach. There was a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not a coincidence, given this thing's supposed to be emulating a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. Okay, well now what? I talked to everybody. They all had nothing interesting to say. I can't click on anything. I can't click this. Does it really want me to click the camera? Alright everyone, that's time! Look at how you investigated the crime scene so well, it's enough to bring a tear to my eye. Jokes aside, please meet by... It is, it's like a class trial. A loud fucking speaker. Class trial, what the hell does that mean? Sounds like that's the end of our investigation.
Let's see.
If we're done with this closet... Oh shit, what is he trying to say? We're done with the closet? Bro, I will be in the closet with him. I'm so sick I can't even joke right, bro.
Come off the grass.
You were nowhere to be found. Boy, what the hell was a glass trial? Your guess is as good as mine, bro. Obviously, we're going to court. Court? He's gonna put us on
Listen to
trial?
me.
Maybe that's where we'll talk about the clues we found.
Just saying.
I had her voice correctly, guys. I know I do. Makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, files. What else could stuff be for?
What?
Good point. It does seem oddly similar to court procedures. Are you a real lawyer? Obviously. We're missing key suspect and witnesses, but they don't seem to be relevant.
Wait a minute.
How do you know what's relevant and not, though? Like, you wouldn't know that, though. He mentioned this elevator was near the tree, which is where I thought it was, that big thing. My camera looks so slow, picking me up, holy shit. When I go like this, it like lags. He must be referring to the room with the tree.
Focus.
Yes, he is. Probably, yeah, it's the only thing I can think of. You don't do a lot of that, it seems.
Just follow me.
Let's follow her. She keeps treating this like a dumb game. It is.
Okay.
We might as well follow her. I guess I have no choice to go. Gee, bro, why? Hi, girl. Out here? There it is. There's a cough. People thought I was joking about me being sick. I'm not. I like you, though. Don't die anytime soon, okay? Or don't kill anybody either. Oh, there you go. And I arrived at the tree. I saw the people were already bickering. Big tree, Eden Garden Academy? Overused religious symbolism is tight. I really hope we get let out after this.
Oi, you.
Can you confirm? Logic. Why are you asking
Come
her?
off the grass.
Come off the grass. What does that even mean? Does someone tell us what that means? Because I don't even know what that means. I'm not Australian. I don't know.
And I hear
And I don't play
you
golf. And that makes her one of the bad guys who want faking their identity to be some blah 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 besides someone with a secret to hide. I bet she's the one who brought that gas bomb onto the train.
Really?
And she didn't think to bring a mask?
If no one else is gonna say it.
I guess I'll just say it. Okay, say it then. If all you needed was a mask to protect you, then... You know, look at me. I literally passed out. This helmet's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate
I've got
otherwise.
something to say.
No, the liar chick's totally sus. Just look how calm she's been. She somehow knew the dead body was a dummy. Then she poked it in the face. That's not normal.
Deal with it.
I told you, it was my intuition.
Ugh.
Bro, I sound just like her because I'm sick as hell right now. Intuition, my ass.
Your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's this elevator? Bro, open your eyes, the big door. The tree, he's behind. Bro, you keep talking, just open the door. If he doesn't move out the way, this. The more I look at it, the more confused I am. Well, now what do I do?
What you doing?
You notice the statue too, don't you? I don't know, I thought it was like a button, I guess.
You alright?
What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. I just can't put my finger on what. The mask is broken. There's a piece missing. Don't ask me to go find this piece now. No, I'm talking. This definitely seems intentional.
Wait.
Like, it's crappy on purpose? Even so, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know.
What about?
Maybe we find that piece. I knew they were gonna ask me. It sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try. Why is she bleeding from the mouth? He sounds like, who was it, Shaggy? No, Scooby. What? Hold on to your butts, because I got the eye of a predator.
Whatever.
You got the eye of a what? Throw him in jail now. This is completely... Oh, never mind. I hope he's the one that goes first, too. Where do I think it's at? Oi, everyone, I found it. Oh, she found it, okay. What should we do with it? Do we just stick it back in the mask?
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Soybean.
Back off, Hercules. You ain't the one who found it. Grace, just put it in the thing.
Fail.
Oh, anticlimactic.
Golly.
Oh, golly.
Oh shit!
Damn. Something tells me he's gonna be one of the last ones to live. Because he's just a pussy. He said, oh, shit. It's really not that serious, dude.
No.
I was right, bro.
Whoa.
Whoa, that actually worked, man. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding, exists only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance emulates the wonder of nature, but it does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often inspires to be seen as wisdom. Bro, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Game over, man! Game over!
Game over, man. Game over. They just be saying stuff. Will this take us to the elevator? You know, every single time someone says something, I'm like, who can be more stupid than like the last person I see?
What about?
There's stairs at the foot of the opening.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore.
I may ask.
Why this sudden rush? I want to get home.
Elementary, my dear.
If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. It's simple math.
Sure.
It's just simple math, man. I'm gonna love getting this scene a lot. I see the elevators underneath the tree. Took them. Wolfgang, come on, you're supposed to be the smart one here. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. I've seen this phrase so many times in so many different like fan games of this. We stood in silence. 16 worried, but it's gonna be 15 very soon. That's what we were after all. Random people thrown into a horrible place. For what? Some twisted man's game? Bro, look at, what's her name? Ava? She's standing on business like this. Oh shit, I kinda like her now. Fake crime scene. An investigation, a creepy statue, an elevator in a tree. None of this was worked if you're average kidnapper. Bro, I really hope Cassidy and Jet aren't the first two. Like, I just really hope, because I don't know if I'd like the trial, because it'd be so obvious. There was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, stand proud. Doors open. We get to see the trial room now. Bro, this doesn't look real. 16 podiums have been arranged into a circle. For those four. Us. Welcome everyone. I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your podium and stand there.
However,
And if we don't comply, I'll shoot you. And I'll zap you, of course.
back off.
Not the zapping shit again. Just face it, Miss Madison. We have to go along with his demands. Looks like there's a few smart ones backs, I guess. Scanning the faces around me. Everyone wore similar expressions. Oh shit. Bro, it was only the prologue. Settle down. Discomfort, anger, worry didn't end. You've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. No free will, no choice in our actions. Look at Wolfgang. He's gonna kill somebody. He is too happy about being in a trial. Look at Amber. I know she's gonna kill somebody too. Ava don't want to be here at all. All we could do is move forward. We had to hope for an escape, a way to run from this twisted place. We had to solve this murder case. Okay, a little bit of rhymes. Yeah, save my game. Vows created by Stitches and Needles. View trinket. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not like 3 hours, because I don't know if I can do a 3-hour trial, guys, being like this. Ooh, that little screen, that's nice. Can't lie about that. I'm no Ava or Eva.
Explanation of the class trial.
Voice acting. Oh my god, I love the voice acting.
The objective here is simple.
Perfect day to do this game.
How the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened.
Listen, if anyone backtalks me in this trial, you ain't beating the ultimate debater.
Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free
At least I
to
think.
leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out.
I guess we're gonna get it wrong, and now we're gonna be trapped here forever.
That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Yeah, let the voice actors take it away. Ah, we get the
If this is something we must discuss, I know a good place to start.
He looks hot as hell.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Ah! Somebody get me out of here!
She's like, she has to be just purely inspired off of you. I'm gonna keep saying it. She has to be.
What happened to her?
Dude, he's tall. Look at him.
Oh shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down. It's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bigger, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note,
The
please
telly?
carry on.
That's how you know it's not an American game. Holy shit. No, I guess I got a voice act. Holy shit. People running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying,
They did a
Wolfgang?
shock, bro.
Right. The way I see
Wolfgang?
it, the objective of this trial.
I still can't believe that's a real name.
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing?
Dude, shut up. Actually, you know what? He's not that bad. He's funny because he's just a complainer. He's like me. I like him actually now. Also, Amber is short as hell. You see how tall Amber was?
Just gonna
She's
be
like
an
this tall.
onlooker. It's only fair.
I thought it's just an OnlyFans. I don't know why.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
What am I even supposed to do?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm with Kai on this.
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
Yeah, who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Did that tablet not explain it?
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
I have no idea what happened to her either. So I'm along for the ride.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even read the tablet.
Can she even read?
And I don't have to.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
I like Jean de Demar. That dude has like sunlight shining on him like he's a god. These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. Oh gosh, do you hear that? That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. Oh shit, I'm gonna love that if that happens. Yeah, we know all about non-stop debates. We've played Danganronpa games before, guys. It's your job to determine which statements must be broken. I got this. Okay, right click. Thank God it's not some random button on my keyboard like F7. I was had to look at my keyboard to come up with that. There's probably only like one. If things are fine, okay, then concentrate, you press spacebar. So they give you that, okay, immediately. F3 to revisit them. There's only one.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara, but how she died.
Is that true?
That right there! Okay, stop.
Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I know it's not, but I want to hear everybody.
Good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
And what could have spilt that blood besides that big scary gun? Ah, that's right. There was a gun. You hear that, lawyer man? She agrees.
Why doesn't he speak up? The loudest voice in the room aren't always the smartest. Fortunately, an uninformed argument is never difficult to shoot down. Well, there was two of them. How do you skip? Oh, shift. Did it say shift? I don't think it did. No, it's not. Bro, shoot this. It's right click.
Let me finish talking.
What? Damn it. I shouldn't have said that. I guess that was the incorrect answer. I was pressing left click and it just said right click. Oh, I like that sound effect.
But the body was pretty bloody.
They're nailing out the sound effects.
That blood besides that big scary gun.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. Come on. Oh, we kind of hit that though. Damien, I might have been wrong about you for a little bit.
Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene to begin with.
Okay, he sounds like a bitch now. You hear him?
Whoa, what? I searched that place from top to bottom.
All she did was stand in front of the one thing I needed to investigate in that scene.
All right, then tell me, how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as the murder weapon?
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity.
Her hand is going through the podium.
Any
She's an
smart
omnipotent
shooter can
being.
tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Don't ask Desmond anything.
Why are you bringing me into this?
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso.
His voice sounds so familiar. I don't know why. It's probably some random person I've never known about too. But his voice sounds so familiar to somebody I've heard before.
If a gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
She's totally gonna kill somebody. The actual murder weapon? That's obvious. It's the knife. It obviously was a door. Knife.
I got it.
I got this.
The bloody knife.
They give him the same animation of Hajime. Come on. They said
the victim's body.
his hair should be like moving a little bit too, like Hajime's does. His Aogi, whatever they call that.
Cam's razor gotta ruin everything.
What? Kill her now. I won't blame you.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
It's gonna be really funny seeing how they try to have everybody get their dialogue in, because there's 16 people right now. It's really hard to do. Make everyone as interesting. Someone's gonna be like really quiet during this trial.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Of course, you know, my favorite character, Grace, but
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
I already know chapter 4. It's gonna be Jean, La Mère, and Grimoire killing each other. I already know what it is. It's gonna be like every trial forever.
Maybe it came from
the two
inside
giants.
the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
He's onto something.
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
I would love to see a mass panic debate right now. That is one of my favorite mechanics they could do. This debate's getting out of control fast. I need to say something. He's so angry for nothing. This is about the pop of vein. Dude, it's the prologue.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
I just like the sound. Sorry, guys.
Good choice.
Good choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
Well, I don't know that.
These days, it's all about aesthetics over effective.
What she said. Stop.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun
Not gonna lie, I kind of like Kai way more now.
then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them. And yet, they did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun, but considering the details, I'm inclined to think otherwise.
To reiterate, both
Wait.
the rifle
How do I get to the menu? What do the tablets say? Yeah, because I can do this in this game. Unlike the other games, I didn't have the option to stop and read it. The victim also suffered chemical burns to her, not to her head, to the head, or the eyes and the scalp.
were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
I don't know what the answer is.
Odd choice.
No choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
That's true. That's what the tablet said. Shit.
Oh, you agree? Oh, thanks, sweetheart.
Anything for you.
Wait, the evidence Damon presented doesn't support that.
Oh, I need to think this over.
To reiterate, both the rifle...
What he said.
Huh? Yes, we already know both weapons.
So it's not my fault that
crime.
the game puts that as
Does
blue.
that change anything about the murder?
No.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife. Odd choice.
Not choice. Why you keep saying it like that?
I bet that gun
He kind of
didn't
cool with
even
it
work.
though.
These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your opinion, lady.
If the gun
I like the way he
was
talks now.
broken, then the killer.
The killer. He wasn't the killer though. That's wrong. I already knew what the answer was the entire time. I was just mess with you guys.
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
You mean it was a suicide?
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With a knife.
Oh shit.
The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
Easy. The victim.
He's such an asshole. He's so pretentious the way. Whoever the voice actor is, no disrespect to them. I'm talking about Damien the character. The voice actor's doing phenomenal with him. He's coming off like a prick. Like he's just his tonality.
The dummy had the gun?
That's how you know the voice actor did a good
It
job.
wasn't the killer. It has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet.
He's like, oh duh, you're supposed to know that. Like what? Like how are they all supposed to know that?
She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
I guess, you know, maybe if they put some money towards my education, I'd figure that out. So yeah, go ahead and say that.
Complete sense.
See, oh, see, look, he's see, I tell you, this voice actor did his job.
I'd be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Alright, Wolfgang, I'm gonna have to debate you.
Huh?
Get ready to clash them swords, because I'm ready.
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
Dude, he is so tall. Look at this. Maybe it's just because she's short.
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Who's gonna come up and block my case? Specifically evidence that shows the victim attempted to fight back.
This is it.
Yeah, her fingernails.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker. Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Listen, bro, you've done nothing but just say bullshit this entire time. Let Damien do this, okay?
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
No, we can't confirm that yet, guys.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself. How can we be sure the fight happened there?
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended,
That's who's been
the ball
quiet.
was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
You and your talent, bro. Just keep it to yourself.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her?
Doesn't Desmond and like Winona look like brother and sister? I'm not crazy, right?
I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
Just shit like Alice and Recco from like Your Turn to Die. Like, oh, we're not gonna admit it yet though.
But then, wouldn't the killer have been covered in?
Oh, it's like bleach exists.
Blood. Aye.
Aye.
It should have gotten everyone.
Don't worry, I got an answer for you, Jean Delamere.
Those wounds.
Jean Delamere.
A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying
Jan Delamere.
to stop the
I know it's Jean.
Good point.
No, got good point. Damien, we're gonna Desmond. I'm gonna.
She was obviously killed in the
See, don't they look like
closet.
brother and sister?
That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Bro, settle down.
Moving on.
It's not even a real trial yet.
That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
If she wanted to, she could have just, you know.
I like zooming in so
Doesn't
closely.
make much sense, does it?
No, it doesn't make any sense, huh? There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim was overpowered. And I know I'm the only one who can figure that out. Oh, agree points? Well, they already were presented. I know what agree points are. You don't need to tell me. I'm the only one that could figure it out. How about the bucket? Are you?
Slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun. So why didn't she shoot?
I bet that girl didn't even see them coming.
Right there! Shit.
Appreciate the support, but you're not talking any sense, mate.
I just wanted to agree with you. I just wanted to hear what you had to say. Not even the pirate is scolding me. What was I thinking? He's blushing.
Killer pulled a fast one.
Alright, fine. It might be that one, but I don't know. I have no HP. Because I'm messing around too much. I'm just enjoying it. Why ain't he do? Is this Alvin?
Didn't even see them coming.
I got this.
Maybe she thought the killer was her friend? I know I wouldn't hurt a friend.
We can't prove that though.
She tried clawing their eyes out.
Okay. Why did the victim not shoot her attacker? Everyone's got a theory, but who has the actual answer?
That slimy killer pulled a fast one and knocked the gun out of her hand.
What a bucket!
That's right. The killer lunged at her and pushed the gun out of her hands.
That's obviously not correct.
It sounds risky. What if she saw them and unloaded a bunch of bullets?
That's even a better point. Don't say that about Jet. He doesn't have any good points. She was stabbed in the torso. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most noticeable burns were to her eyes. Wait, you lose HP? No, I know what the answer is. What? Why did I die?
That slimy killer pulled a fast one.
I thought I already answered this. No, I know what the answer is.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
But she still carried a gun.
Didn't even.
Right here.
Appreciate the support.
Does the woman use the tablets?
Killer pulled a fast one and.
I know why she didn't shoot.
Didn't even.
That's what the tablet said. Damn. Well, the answer I did was correct, but it's just I didn't use the correct evidence. Like the bucket's the part of it.
John actually has a point. The victim.
It's like he's like
couldn't see what was
surprised.
going on.
He's actually smart. What?
According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
Well, that's why she bring that gun.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back.
Well, yeah, you just gonna fucking sit down and take it?
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous.
We kind of messed with the prologue trial. It's only a prologue trial, though.
Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Of course.
Until eventually dying from her wounds.
I'll join in like you're gonna help us.
Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
She's definitely like, we all know she's probably dying first, right?
The past is in the past. And
Past is in the past.
All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sound.
He's definitely like the best looking one so far.
Right?
No. Not yet.
What about whatever they're gonna bring up?
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much.
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded.
Who was her attacker now? Like, I don't know.
We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
He has like a lisp.
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so far.
Okay, teacher. I'm so proud of you guys, but we're not done yet.
Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
Okay, who's the...
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in the motive?
Mm-hmm. You're on the right track.
You speak like we have any information on the killer. The man's a
He speaks like he wants this. Like, yeah, how he talks. He's like, yes, you're so right. You get a gold star. Like, what?
What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
What? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this mystery has been like watching a dumpster catch on fire.
I can't wait to hear what her genius idea is, but... Look at... look, what's his name? Desmond?
I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision. Cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
And I'm not talking about my ass. I know.
Elephant in the room?
There's elephants?
That's giving us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense.
Total sense.
Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
He set it up on the door. I mean, there's a step ladder there, wasn't there?
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
He put it above the door, so when she opened it, you know?
He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach
Wasn't
came
Jet
from,
like at
sure.
least 400 pounds
But I doubt
heavier
the bottle
than what he
itself
looks
was
now?
involved in the
He
murder.
actually looks like a person now.
When we found it, it was neatly ordered on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and a knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on, explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this. But I get the point she's trying to make. When we move on from the subject, we need to make sure it's logical. It's logic. Its logic is completely sound. That was so difficult to say. Holy shit. Alright then. Let's put out this fire. Bro, you are not cool. What is with him and having like these disgusted faces at them? It's like, oh, this fucking girl, bro. Fine, I'll put her in her place. Probably wants that
The original
too.
bottle's been emptied. Where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
That.
There were a bunch in the closet.
I bet the killer had a secret water gun. So when the victim came in, pow! He squirted her in the eyes.
What the fuck?
Hey! The ink vanishes when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
What the fuck? He had to use what?
If the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Did he actually use the? Did he actually use the gun?
Into another bottle?
What about a container?
That! Got it. I don't know why. I thought it'd be funny if they actually used like the gun as like a bleach like spray gun. It'd be hilarious.
She's correct. The killer put the chemicals in a bucket.
I can kind of get used to this.
Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene.
Everyone just wants another dying in a rope of trial. Fuck!
If
Fuck!
the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
This dude is so pretentious. Like, just the way he talks.
Yo, that makes sense.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
You and your fucking adverbs and your prologues, like, no one cares.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
We're getting to that, bro. We just gotta make sure you understand it.
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
You're such a... Bro, don't apologize to her. Put her in her place. You're the lawyer. All she does is play golf, bro. Put her in her place, please. How was the killer able to get the hep? Bro, the step ladder. We saw that. There must be some kind of clue missing here.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet.
Why is Abe still like that? Bro, she is still pondering. There's an elephant? Like, dude, there's no elephant.
Burns to the scalp. How does that work?
It means it's from above. Bro, they act like they're like 12.
Unless those chemicals came from above?
Elephants! Above. Yes, that's right, above.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air?
Yeah, she used telepathy.
Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone entered the room.
Yeah, it's called opening the fucking door.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above the door.
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or...
Bro, settle.
Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
Bro, who voiced Damien? They did him so correctly to the point where I hate him.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit...
But I also kind of like him too, because he kind of like, bro, just, you guys are stupid.
Unless you take into account the size difference.
You are not an ultimate debater whatsoever.
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
The killer wanted two things. For the bucket to be above the victim, and for it to spill over when she entered the room. I have to talk like him. He talks so fast. Who are you, Destiny? In other words, he needs to balance the bucket, but you know what? Do I have to search the thing? No, the door. The door.
I got
There you go. The door.
I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it.
They didn't...
The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
You overlooked that?
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came
Not
forward,
exactly.
she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to
No
fall.
one does them shits anymore. Why is she so mad?
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance.
She's
to
like,
see
huh,
her
they're
assailant.
outsmarting me. Guess all my money wasn't worth the education after
When
all.
the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high?
Don't worry, I'm about to put you in your place.
Unless they
Once
had
I get
one
that prompt.
It'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Unless you're Wolfgang. You see how tall he is?
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set
Damn,
up
you heard how
this
she
trap?
said that? Discussion. She rolled that. To balance that block on the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Is there anything to boost it? Oh yeah, there was. Oh gee, I wonder what it was. Maybe this?
This is it.
Oh gee, I wonder what it was.
There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer probably used that.
You know there's somebody out there that struggled with that too, somehow.
After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Oh, what did they do? What did they balance it on? How did they get up that high?
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knick-knack of its kind, too. If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
Knick-knack.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
She had one question. She was out for like half the trial.
Anyway, what was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
Have to agree. They must have been hiding somewhere waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume. What do I have to like pick? Where was the killer hiding?
I got it.
Probably there, because that's the only area that would make sense.
I've got it. The killer was hiding in the back of the closet.
I had to think about that for a second. I was like,
If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim.
He really went to this. They really went to the lengths that I was actually going through in my head. I cannot believe they went like this.
Because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward. Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
Bro, no one needs your pity.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but let's be real. The girl was carrying a gun. She probably provoked the killer, and they killed her in self-defense. It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted.
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder. Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
Oh my god.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do. You know, children exist too, and animals. You know, those things also exist. Why can't they all just be bad? Why does it one have to be worse than the other? Come on, Wolfgang, I respected you.
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse.
Okay, bro, settle down a little bit.
28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
He actually did the thing. No, you're not Connor, bro.
Wait, who's Kara?
It was the victim's name. Didn't anyone read the tablet?
Oh, this dude. Oh, he's off his shit.
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Dude, this wasn't our position.
Oi, what's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No, we're not finished here.
Okay, you're not Phoenix, right, bro? Put the finger down. We gotta find out who killed her.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers, which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion?
This dude wants. He's like, oh, you're edging me, guys. I just need this answer. Like, bro, just relax. We'll get to it, okay?
This isn't about efficiency. This is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Wow, he's blowing out all the big guns on you.
What the hell?
He's like, what are you talking about, bro?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right? Well, what was the motive?
We'll call on Wolfgang since you want to lead the discussion.
Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Maybe the gun freaked him out. If I was in the killer's shoes, I'd definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
I just noticed, look at her shoes. Are those high heels? Those are some big ass shoes she got on. Diane.
Given the severity, I'd liken it to a crime of passion.
Something done on impulse?
Something done on impulse. Oh shit, who is this voice actor? I need him now.
What if they were frightened? A spooky thing might have set them off big time.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense.
Dude, what is wrong with you now? There's just no way. Like, bro, you to settle.
No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Okay, bro.
Yo, bud. You seem a little pressed.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, I agree with Jet. Why is he so pressed about this?
Silence! I won't allow this!
Now you have a lisp. What happened? Wow, things are getting emotional. Non-stop debate pathos? Oh no, they're gonna have logos too and ethos. Well, you've only been using logical arguments to change your approach. Oh god, what is this? This is I have to actually read this. The emotionally charged commentary for classmates will appear as purple. Oh god, they're gonna actually do this. You can absorb them. I'm not gonna remember pressing E. Will then be loaded into your truth cylinder. You will make your powerful emotional argument to counteract your opponents. Alright. I guess none of these matter, because...
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm?
Yes.
This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot
The
of
death thing,
assumptions
dude, he needs to settle.
about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer.
Holy shit, there's so many options.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
Bro, who's the purple?
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust. If you have no proof.
So says the ultimate liar.
Hear the music kicking up? Was this murder justified? Or was it truly unforgivable? I feel like I have an obligation to find the truth.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint.
I'm gonna mess this up.
There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
No, I gotta be with him now.
Expect me to stay calm?
I guess.
This was the sadistic killing of humanity's brightest.
Are you serious?
That relates to his point.
Wow, it was blue and he's talking, so I made a mistake. I have to go back and get that bullet, don't I? Oh my god, I love you, Eden's Garden Project.
There is no way to justify this.
What the hell is a warrior's intuition?
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest.
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals.
I'm just gonna fire this bullet at everything I see.
Could have been self-defense.
You don't even
That went way too fast. There's no way I had to be it.
Just the crime scene they left behind.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Okay, damn. See how disgusted? Hold up, I gotta fire at what's her face? Eva. Check out chill pill, man. This.
About the killer's morals.
I got this.
This could have been self.
Okay, it's not. I wanted to test it. I gotta test it. I had to test it. I had to test it. I can't really lose this because I'm just gonna fire everything. Okay, this time I'm gonna fire at the correct one.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
But how can we do that? There's no reason.
No, that's wrong!
Oh, it even says pathos too. Yeah, ethos, pathos, and logos.
Shouldn't be overlooked here. If there's anyone to believe, it's the lawyer.
Oh my god. Okay, Damon. Dominon.
Say what?
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine. He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before.
That doesn't mean anything.
If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree.
Yes, we do. First... Okay, let it remain upbeat.
We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
Don't chime in like you were helping.
Yeah, Wolfgang's
And
clearly
you.
trying his best for us. Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain buddy.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guys convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
Oh, sure.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did,
Eva. Okay.
it's not worth pursuing.
Exactly. I'd be like, listen, bro, just whatever. That's why I like that she's like, listen, dude, it wasn't worth all that nonsense. It just occurred, but sure.
Does this mean we're done here?
Thank you, Grace.
Hey! We're disembodied boys! We figured out your stupid case. Now let us leave!
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span. So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize?
Oh, now we get through the dun dun dun. You know, little comic book sequence. Do they actually have it in here? Practice.
I'll do as you ask.
Because I'm the main character.
I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together.
See, I wish I had one of those scenes where I could just walk up to her, put my hand in her face, and just shove her down. It's like, no, I'll do it. Thank you.
Let's dig into it.
They do. Okay. Oh, I should have read all that. Oh, shit. Okay. Navigate your stock. Hover your mouse over the relevant gap. And then press the left key to insert the panel. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. No. This OST's not it. Danganronpa way better. Don't do this. What's the victim carrying? Dude, this is opening the door. The janitor's closet. Assault rifle. Clawing at the killer's neck. Bleach. There you go.
This is how it happened.
No, you guys say, this is everything that happened in this case.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
No.
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle.
I feel like this OST is not hitting though. I like all the other Danganronpa OSTs, like especially Super Danganronpa 2's. Beauty OST right there.
That was probably when our unnamed killer,
because it's a lot more like
and decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
I wonder if they're gonna have like they have to have the little ending sequence where they go like, where they always have like the main character have like some like stupid pose and it's always the gray person right at the end.
They needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed.
The comic book sequences are always my favorite, especially because of the art.
The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
Don't act like you were here for the entire case, Grace Madison.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame. There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over her.
Don't say it like that.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
Wolfgang, I don't know if I agree with you. Like, she didn't deserve this or something. Look at this. Like, she's armed, and he's hiding in the closet.
And the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Bleach doesn't burn you that quick, though, does it? I wouldn't know because I've never been splashed with bleach like this.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
Damn.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails.
Everyone has to get their little dialogue line in.
Deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
See, I told you, it's always funny seeing how they try to give everybody that dialogue chance.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case.
Bet you it's the fucking announcer. I was the one that did it.
Well, are you satisfied?
And it caused me to win the game.
Measly 3 acts. Poor horse would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it. However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face? Listen, you don't know Hajime.
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there.
Why is she so worried? Oh my god, it's Junko Enoshima for the 4th time. I can't let this girl rest. Why is his breast moving? You saw it?
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled. What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land, serve it, or will you set it ablaze? Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Yo, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. I like that line. Yo, what the fuck is going on? He hit that line. That voice actor hit that line immediately. They said, oh, I get to say this, say less.
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No, no. You don't address your superiors like that. Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only.
Monokuma. What do you say that?
The great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game.
Tozu? Tofu? Killing Game. No, now I'm gonna have to read all this dialogue. No, bro, let them take it. They were doing so good.
Well done.
Oh my god. Or you can call. Wait, this is Damien talking though. Or you can call me Tozu for short. Hey, what do you mean Killing Game?
The show must go on.
Did you really think the story would? Okay, I think they made some mistakes because I think this is supposed to be Tozo talking, but it says Damien's talking. Quite the contrary. This is only the beginning. Yeah, I think they messed up here a little bit. They didn't. Just so you know, guys, I think it's supposed to be Tozo talking.
Why the long face?
Yeah, see, okay. Isn't it obvious? You, my dear subordinates,
Blood is rushing.
are going to kill each other. That's like, that's not funny.
But then...
But you said we can go home if we solve the mystery. I gave you peasants an incentive. It's not my fault you took the wrong way. What are you talking about, man? You lied to us.
Rubbish.
Lied? Oh no, absolutely not. I'm a fair man, a man sworn to the truth, if I recall correctly. I specifically said you could leave this room, not go home. Okay, now it's Damien talking again. Wow, I didn't know Damien was Grace now. You sneaky son of a bitch.
Not okay.
You're full of shit, man. There you go. Losing your control of your voice. That's how you know you've lost the argument. Logic is a cowardly thing like that. It'll jump ship the moment it's confronted with a challenge. He didn't lie, did he? He said he never lies. So when he said this was Eden Gardens Academy, bullshit. What am I doing believing someone like him? There's no other way around it. He's lying. Why didn't you tell us about your dumb little game sooner? And watch you peasants run away.
Pathetic.
I can't host the game without any contestants. Please don't do this.
I just want to go home.
I'm sure he's just gonna stop everything since you just said that. You're so intelligent.
There's no need to worry.
There's no need to cry, Miss Tallner. We're all civilized here. No one is gonna kill simply because they've been ordered to. What's this? The peasants have a rebuttal?
Let's see.
A match between unprepared, unfit players. You could hardly call that a match. In much the same way, this game you proposed, a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill.
Nonsense.
Do you seriously think we need to abandon our morals so quickly?
Hey.
Yeah, that's totally right. No lefts, man. We're like super boring people. We don't have what it takes.
Indeed.
My heart is terribly soft, softer than most delicate pieces of mochi. What? When I see a fly in the room, I catch the poor deer in a jar and return it to nature. I don't think you do.
I would never.
My mochi heart would melt otherwise.
I see.
That's your argument, isn't it?
How interesting.
So, what has you so convinced? What do you mean? What makes you think that the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and talents?
Pathetic.
If you do, then tell me regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Oh, dude, this dude crazy. Is where they currently stand on the issue the same way they are willing to stand? Go on, you've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. He's like, oh my god, he might be right. Should I take that as a no? Goodness, what a surprise. Not. You wouldn't be here all dressed up in that fancy suit if you were so naive.
Such a spoil sport.
Oh, and one more thing. That trial you just did, that was your preparation for the killing game. How? All you did was make us play detective.
Plot twist.
And for good reason. if one of you is killed. The remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple. Uncover the culprit. Using evidence. Well, we already know all this, right? They alone will be executed. We know if you choose the wrong person, everyone dies. Yes, everyone's very familiar with the Danganronpa rules at this point. Not, why are you playing this game? Because it's good, I know, but like, play the originals before you play fan games. All of us will be executed? That's not fair. How else will I be able to eat more food?
Isn't this lovely?
Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise. I like his design. Death and Thane, you're treating us like pigs for the slaughter.
Such disrespect.
Nonsense. Oh, look, the name's updated finally. All of you have a chance to survive this game. Do you think it's common butchered? You think the common butcher is so merciful? And by the way, if no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are only 2 students left. Damien and Ava. Or Wolfgang, it's gonna be one of those. You may want to remember that. Or maybe you don't care. Depends what kind of person you are. Out of 16 people here, only 2 will be allowed to survive.
No shot.
2 people? That's hardly better than someone gets away with murder.
Done.
I know. That's what makes it so funny. Most of you will die. No matter what, and yet, with every passing trial, you all cling to life more desperately.
The show must go on.
And that exact mindset is what causes more murders to happen. Aren't these rules simply brilliant? Perfect test the limits of human compassion.
I have an appetite for destruction.
They just be giving you any lines. I can't wait to see all of you in action. Aha! You are no god, bro. Who else is it? Oh.
I've said it a million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Ow, 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 ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Into his stomach.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
They're not gonna kill her, right? No, they wouldn't kill her off like that. That's messed up. Oh, okay, they didn't. Bro, if they would have killed her off like that quickly, I would have been mad. So they grazed her. Oh. So these are all animals? The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from her mouth. Oh my god. Her mask. It was a panther instead of a goat.
You
shot at her. Yes, she did. That's what that gun's there for.
For real?
For real? This is getting out of hand, man. There's 2 of them. What a shocking and unnecessary display of violence.
You think?
I was talking about the golfer woman. Well now, had you become acquainted with our enforcer, Mario? If any of you kids try to jeopardize the killing game, such as by attacking me, she will later put an end to your shenanigans.
Pardon me.
Even though she misses her shots, that was just a warning. I assure you'd be unwise to further test her sharp shooting ability.
In any case.
Why is he so calm about this? Regardless, I finally have an answer to your previous question. You asked me if I knew anything about my friends aside their names and talents. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them because they're ultimates. They are charged with the betterment of society till they've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest.
We will not succumb.
Even if you trap us, fire guns at us. Listen, I don't know if I'd be with you or all that, but he's right. He's not right. Chapter 1, he's not gonna be right either.
Don't test me.
No matter how weird these guys are, they're talented. Do you really think an ultimate will fall for this bullshit? That's right. Don't Don't agree with him, bro.
Don't get it mixed up.
We're all gonna escape. We have to. All of them were so confident in what they were saying, so willing to blindly put their faith in each other. Look at him standing up there. He better not be the first one to die either. For some reason, it made me sick.
My.
It made you sick? Never underestimate the strength of human connection. I'm quite familiar with this idea. He said, oh shit. What kind of captain would I be if I can't even handle a small crew of 15? What is this horrible feeling of contempt? Why do I feel this when everyone else seems so hopeful? No, I'm with you, actually. The voice inside me was answered by another. You've got it all wrong. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. That's why she's one of my favorites. Well, instead of resorting to random ad hominem attacks, why don't you explain your reasoning? It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are prone to killing. Not less. Living with constant praise from the public. You need examples, just look around the room.
Joke. Look.
In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. Same is probably true in here. But you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape? You'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
Wow, her voice was like shaking, you hear that? So you continue to convince all these people to trust each other. They'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. Is it possible you want to make everyone more vulnerable? So it'd be easier for you to kill them?
That's enough.
Wolfie's done nothing wrong. He's given us all a vote of confidence. Yeah, I really need more food. I know. The horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Ava. But I'm with her, though. I like Wolf, but I'm with her. Ava's right.
No!
Damien, not you too! Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone. But she made a good point. All of us have clear motives to leave this place. Very true.
Say that.
I would never kill anybody.
That's not it.
And you don't know that in the next 5 chapters what the developers are going to make you do, so... Diana, you yourself admitted you have too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? This whole World Ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. After meeting you all, it's clear none of us have the same goals. What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation? His question angered me. I could no longer suppress my true feelings.
Wrong.
Look, the title barely means shit nowadays, alright? Most Ultimates are just dullards, obsessing over some pointless hobby. Their talents don't contribute anything of worth. The only thing they're capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals. Ouch. Mark knows I'm right too, that's why he didn't say anything.
Got to be kidding me.
Running a business that feeds millions is pointless.
No.
Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on. There's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations.
That was very...
You're an ultimate too. I mean, yeah, but she's the ultimate golfer. That's his point. I can feel those words worming away in my soul. Makes you so special. Well, no. You can't say all that shit about their ultimates, and you're just a debater. No, you gotta stand with what you say and say you're a worthless ultimate too. Go on, say it. We need Nagito in here to call all these people out, bro. Fuck. I can argue policy, consider ethic and morality. Yeah. Better yet, I was the one who got you through that trial.
Really?
I remember all of us helping out. You didn't do anything.
Shrimp?
Damn. Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us. Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? Don't get Toshiko all mad at you. Watch your step, lest you trip and fall from the unparalleled heights of your vanity.
Not good enough.
I'm disappointed in you. How are you so concerned about making yourself look good when we're in the middle of a death game?
Hell?
But I wasn't trying to.
Isn't this lovely?
Do I sense anger, hatred, an unquenchable sense of bloodthirst? Well, save that for later. I'm only the person who can spill blood in the courtroom. The elevator will take you back to the Killing Game Arena. We've cleaned up the crime scene, prepared a dorm room for each of you.
Lost.
Thanks. Now, can you get lost?
Hey.
We're not gonna kill anyone, right, guys? We won't kill anybody. We won't kill anybody. No matter what happens. We're all gonna make it out of here. Okay? It was only when the madman left that the reality truly began to set in. The title music, that's how you know it's gonna be a good scene. I'm giving a stop. I'm trapped in a killing game with people who despise me. Listen, bro. Look at Grace. She's like, damn, he actually shot me. That dude's crying. Cassie's mad at somebody for nothing. Oh shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like Damon a little bit way more now. But then he kind of bitched out of his own answer. Cause your talent's not that good either, bro, right? But I like how Wolfgang and like Ava are like the two like you know? I feel like it's gonna be these three at the end of the game. Or she's a chapter 5 death, or he's a chapter 5 death. It's gonna be one of those. How? How did this happen? Why is Diane looking like a damsel in distress? She had let the hair flown in the wind? No way. I just wanted to help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy? These people practice what they preach? No, you can't say that. Your talents are worthless. Say it. They really refuse to kill? You can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse. For better or for worse. It's me versus them. So cue the beginning of the end. Beginning of an unfathomable nightmare. An unrelenting despair. The beginning of the killing game. Diane rope bop bop bop. Yeah, save my game. Oh, I think this is the intro. I think it's a good way to leave off after this. I saw the intro for like a second, and then I clicked off it. So I don't know what it actually is. 'Cause I knew they had one. Carlito Lopez, maybe? I know he's gonna do something too. No, 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 no. You better change the background every single time too. Kevin Gerald, shout out you. No voice actor yet, I guess. I wonder if there's like an actual mastermind like in here other than this guy. No. They hit that. Who did the title? Who did like this OSC? The Chapter 1, Beneath the Veil of Hypocrisy. Wow. I can't tell you if that's like the end of it though. That was the last one to take the elevator back up. That Tozo and mentioned something about our dorm rooms. I'm very well aware what he mentioned. I was there. The area to fit the description was this hallway.
Stop sneezing so damn loud.
So it's so the shop's thing. Why does he sneeze so loud? Why is he just a loud person? It is chapter 1. Okay. No. All right. I can save through it, right? I can. Nice. Okay. So that will have to do it for the prologue for Project Eden's Garden. Final thoughts? I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It was pretty damn good. I liked it. I think the OST is actually it's kind of whatever for me, but everything else is amazing. I like the voice acting definitely the most. The characters are almost all hits. Some of them have to grow on me, obviously, because I can't like every character off the bat, guys. But yeah, I like it. So I like the design of like the I'm gonna call him like the front man, you know, off like Squid Games on the Black Man. I'm gonna call him like the front man for now. Front man design, je ne sais quoi. Everything so far is looking amazing for this game. I'm really hoping this first chapter is still not Cassie and Jet though. I see them on the title sequence. I don't know if it's them that's gonna be in the trial. I really hope it's not them. I hope it's someone completely different. But thank you all for watching, especially when I'm sick, bro. Like this. Like I'm bad. I'm in bad shape, guys. I don't know how I manage all that. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.